Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Rabbi ishrah li sadri wassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Assalamu alaikum. First of all, glory be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Today's my discussions about some supernatural or unnatural, uncanny substance or incidents that it happened in the country of Saudi Arabia. It is the miracle of science. From my close sources, I have already been learned a supernatural entity. The name of the place is Wadi jinn, that is the mountain of jinn, which is located 24 kilometers from Madina town in Saudi Arabia. It is said that the gravitational attraction has not been performed here. According to the Newton's gravitational law, every living or non-living elements is falling down from higher level to lower level. The water is also flowing from higher level to lower level. This is the general concept and properties of the said element. But the directions of water is from lower level to higher level. This is a matter of mystery. This is the sign of general concept of real science. Actually, it is an unbelieving matter. As a student of science, I have learnt it. The Newton's law is universally true and is accepted in physics. But the matter of surprise is that the gravitational force is not performed accordingly to the law of the Newtons. Why? I am appealing to the scientists of the whole world to research this area. This area is called the mountain of jinn, or the mountain of ghost, or the mountain of the witches, or the mountain of supernatural entity, whatever may be the name it is. Jinn and insan both are the creation of Almighty God. The Holy Quran says that Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Khalaqal insana min salsalin kal fakkar wa khalaqal janna min marzim minan nar fa bi ayyi ala'i rabbikuma tukazziban. Rendering the meaning of the English is that I have created the life of the incense from the soil, and I have already been created the life of jinn from the fire. So, the existence of jinn is recited in the Holy Quran. The Quran also dictates that Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Ya masharal jinni wal insi in istattum an tanfuzu min aqtari samawati wal ard la tanfuzuna illa bi sultan. The Almighty God said in the Holy Quran that, "O the creature of jinn and O the creature of human beings, if you have some power to reach the boundary of the universe, you can go out, but you never go there, because you have no power. So the existence of the jinn is also present here. The Holy Quran also states that Sana Prabhu Lakum Yahusakon. Sana Prabhu Lakumayihu Wasakon. J, that means the jinn, you will be cast into the flame of the fire if you do not obey my commands, and it will be happened very soon. So, concerning the lecture of the Holy Quran, of the 3 sentences that I have been recited, it is evident and it is clear as daylight that the existence of the jinn is universally true, but the science does not believe it as I know it. That is why I am appealing to the scientists of the entire world. Please examine the matter. Have there any presence of scientific entity on the mountain of Jinn in Saudi Arabia, which is located 24 kilometers from the town of Madina? On that place, the Saudi government had been trying to set up new roads, highway, but after 25 kilometers erecting the road is already been stopped because the machinery, that is the equipments for setting up a road, is also running automatically towards the Madina. That is from lower side to the higher side, automatically. This is a matter of mystery. This is a matter of uncanny. This is a supernatural entity. I am appealing to the scientist. Please explain the matter. It is one kind of subject to reveal the utmost truth. That is why I appeal to the scientist. And the Saudi Arabian people often used to go to that place to travel. At present it is one kind of tourist spot. The vehicles, tourist vehicles, it had no power to go towards the mountain, and after that, after a certain point, it has the car or vehicle of the tourist had been stopped, and they also run towards the Madina from lower level to the higher level, from lower way to the higher way, without starting the engine. The engine is automatically run, not only a minor speed but also 80 km to 120 km per hour. That's a miracle. That's a supernatural entity. That is why I also appeal to the scientists of the world to research it. It will flourish a new dimension of science and technology. This is my object. After hearing and observing this incident, if you drop some water, a glass of water, a bottle of water, the general properties of the water is to flow from higher dimension to the lower dimension. But here the matter is vice versa. The water is flowing from lower dimension to the higher dimension automatically. How is it possible? Actually, I do not know the scientific explanation behind this reason. I can compare it as my little knowledge and imagination with the Bermuda Triangle. How is it possible? So, the discussions of mine is about not to against the science or the traditional laws of the physics or science, but to know from my curiosity to give the concept of the present day world scientists surrounding the world. It is one kind of researchable element and item to your subjects. That's my object to tell you. The gravitational pull or force is also happened in each and everywhere, but it is against the subject of gravitational force. How is it happened? That is my questions, and I want to know curiously. If I am able to get the answers scientifically, I am grateful to all of the present day scientists. I am very eager to know the scientific phenomena, what is behind this. That's why my object to this video today. That's all. I am ending my lecture here. نحمد ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد وما علينا إلا البلاغ. السلام عليكم.